I bring you greetings from the Trexler Middle School Orchestra. My students are very disappointed they cannot play for you this year. So instead, I'm going to demonstrate for you the 4 instruments that we do play in the orchestra. Before I start, I would like you to know that all these instruments come in different sizes. This is a full-size violin, but there are smaller ones, and it depends on how long your arm is. And this is true for all of the orchestra instruments. So I'm going to start with the violin. This is the highest pitch instrument in the orchestra. And that gives you an idea of how high the violin can go. The next instrument in the orchestra isn't as well known, but it looks just like a violin, and this is called a viola. Now, a viola also comes in many different sizes, but it can be bigger than a full-size violin. So if you have long arms, viola could be more comfortable. And also, if you just don't like the squeaky high string on the violin, you might enjoy viola instead. And people that learn to play either of these instruments can obviously learn the other one if they want to. Next up in a moment will be one of the bigger instruments in the orchestra. It's called the cello. Cello is a very important instrument because it can play a harmony or rhythm type part, or it can play very nice melodies. Important thing to know is that cello players will keep their rented cello at home and play a school cello in class because we don't bring cellos on the bus. Violin and viola players will take their instrument on the bus and bring it back for class. So we'll be back in a moment with the cello. Last but not least is the double bass. It is played standing up, and it is the largest and lowest instrument in the orchestra. Bass is used in many types of music. One style that's very popular is jazz, and here is a boogie bass line. The bass does pluck a lot, but you can also switch back and forth between plucking and bowing. And that's all the instruments that we have in orchestra and middle school: violin, viola, cello, and bass. It's very important to know that 6th grade is the only year that you can start on an instrument in orchestra or band. So please think about it. We'd really love for you to try it out. Please feel free to get in touch with me through the Trexler Middle School website, email, if you have questions. Thank you for watching the video.